It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Next up will be event number 6. Race number 6 will be over the minimum 1,000-meter trip for the Elder Brigade. 15:25 is the carded off time. So they'll be burning rubber out the gates. And talking about burning rubber, we've got 1 or 2 horses who are going to jump out. Number 2, Trafalgar Square, given a peach of a ride last time. They spun for home and gave that winning kick. Kelvin Abib gave number 2, Trafalgar Square, the go-ahead and really quickened away and kept on the victory to beat Big Slick, who was our value selection on the day at around 14-1, shortened about 5-1 on the day. So some nice exactors on that occasion with number 2, Trafalgar Square. And here's a horse who absolutely thrives over the course and the distance and is your current 5-2 favourite. Saying 5-2 favourite, a joint favourite, because number 4, Griffin Park, from 3-1 has shortened 5-2. And Griffin Park last time out, we're talking about burning rubber, jumped out, went to the head of affairs, and Devon never looked like getting beat. I was standing with Anthony Delpeche and the team, MJ Oudendal, on that occasion. I saw him before the first race. I passed it on to the viewers, and they expected it to win. And Anthony Delpeche and the team, they were very confident, and you could see the money from 5-1 down 7-2, and they think this is a horse who's above the average.
Yeah, no, 100%. Richard Fourie aboard this time around, and it was a cracking last win in that last start when beating Helsinki on that occasion. So healthy respect for number 4, Griffin Park. There could be a lot more to come, and this horse has scope to do exceptionally well here because many of these runners are in their place, and I say that respectfully. My narrow first selection, Sheldon. Firstly, I must tell you, I thought this was quite a tricky race. My narrow first selection, number 5, Shara Sands from the Michael Roberts yard. Now this one has had a little bit of a rating drop and has been running against a lot stronger. Now I know when you look at the form, it doesn't really jump out at you because this horse can be unreliable at times, and I say that respectfully, but this is a very robust type, especially when the speed is on. So the rating drop is there, and if you look at the average rating, has been racing against 74, 72, 80, 87, 83. And the average rating here is a 69. So I think with the solid speed being on and Rachel taking the 1.5 kgs off, this horse could just finish in the money.
100% right. I've gone field in this event. So this is one of those races where you go through the runners and the riders, and there's a lot of horses that you can make cases for. We touched on Trafalgar Square. We touched on Griffin Park, Chara Sands. Those will be the top 3 selections. But then you can throw cast a net over the field, because number 8, Love and Winter, was once upon a time a 92, is down to a 74. Get some weight off the back. Unfortunately, a horse, the same as a horse called Intrepid, remember that grey, does have leg issues, I believe, because he never really stretches down to the post. So one of these days, Love and Winter, they're going to catch him right. So at around 20-1, if he stretches down to the post, throw into the exactors and swingers. He's a horse you've got to include. Number 7, Question of Faith, has come right down in the handicap. They've gone with the blinkers and the 4 kgs off. And then you got the old soldier, Leslie's Path to Fame, who is a 9-year-old. He's an 8-time winner, and he's a horse that could never be left out, along with number 3, Drogorati. So we have mentioned the entire field. So the end of the day, you the viewer, phone a friend, 50-50, or ask the audience in race number 6. So race number 6 for me, a field race.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.